first thing we need to do is stop spending money we don't have. Part of that is, again, reducing the size and the scope of government. Reducing not just, we did sequestration, and personally I think that's been I understand the idea behind it, and they're trying to do something, but it's stopping. There's things government should focus on that we're not spending enough money on, and there's things that we're spending money on that we have no business spending money on. So I think if we get control of that, take for instance the military, our readiness levels are extremely low right now. Our operational tempo is very high. We have our military budget is about a little bit over 50% of the annual budget that we can spend each year, but we go and we cut it without looking at what's being affected by it. And so we need to make sure when we do cut things that we're cutting the right things and cutting what government shouldn't be dealing with. I think we can do a little bit longer term budget forecasting. I think now they're doing maybe 5 years sometimes. We need to forecast our budgets a little bit further out so we see what's going to happen down the road with that, and we can make sure that we're making smart decisions. Again, that is a macro question. There's a lot of things that we can do, and a lot of it's just common sense. If in your household, if you don't have the money this month for everything you need, you're going to start cutting back on things, and that you don't need, and that's what our government needs to do. Tax reform is also very important. Right now, I've been hearing about tax reform since I was a child, and it seems all they do is tinker with the tax code. We need to look at what we're doing with our taxes. I think we need to go to a consumption-based tax rather than an income-based tax, and we need to allow people to generate savings. I think also if we're generating savings, it will allow us to not rely so much on foreign money and rely more on the savings of our people that will help spur our economy. And that's generally, again, there's so many different factors. Those are the ones that come to mind right now.